You better thank me for making you because you can't work at all.
You only just married my son so that you could get his inheritance, right?
From my husband's and mother-in-law's perspectives, I was only there to take care of the family. Well, a few months later, the 11 of 611 be getting what they deserve. I was working as a sales representative for a company. However, as I was rather soft-spoken and didn't have an aggressive personal sales performance was not too good. I was exhausted both mentally and physically from the pressure of traveling with a company. It was around this time that I met husband, Sean.
So you're from the sales department. It must be tough working at sales.
Yeah, but I'm not good at it. I can't be pushy or aggressive, so it's good.
I bet you have a gentle personality, thinking about others more than yourself. I guess you don't have to push yourself too hard because work isn't for everyone.
I see.
I think a caring person like you is nicer and better than a very pushy. You're worth it.
Thank you so much.
Sean had spoken very kind words that had completely lost all of my self-confidence. After we started dating, thanks to your acceptance of me for who my sadness and low self-esteem seemed to become more positive and as we continued with our relationship, Sean had proposed to me.
I want you to marry me.
Oh, really?
And will you quit your job and become a full-time housewife for me? There is no need for you to force yourself to continue a job that you do not like or that doesn't suit you. It's really difficult for me to see in pain. So let me take care of you.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
I am so glad that I found a good mare cares about me so much. I had thanked Sean and I accepted proposal. After the wedding was finalized and we had greeted my parents, we then went to my husband's family to say hello. My husband's family consists of my sister-in-law, Jill, and his mother, Beth, who is in a wheelchair, and they all live together.
Nice to meet you. My name is Megan. Congratulations. I've heard a lot about you, that you kind and gentle person. I am very happy for you both.
Nice to meet you. My brother is so lucky to have married such a beautiful girl like you.
Yeah, you're right about that. I'm happy.
Thank you very much.
Beth and Jill also gave me their blessings, and they were very nice people. But I'm not sure if it's a good idea to use this method.
It would be really reassuring if we had a good wife living here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
Then, when we get married, let's all hear together.
All of a sudden, Sean said he would move in with his family. When I was dating him, we had never even talked about living together with his family. Despite my confusion, Sean, Jill, and I are all excitedly talking about movies together.
I'm so happy. It's really sweet of you to even say that you'd move in with us.
Megan, you're a housewife, so you live in housework and take care of mom. It'd be somewhat easier if you shared the responsibility, right?
Yes, I would really appreciate it if you could do it with me, Megan. Thank you.
I'd feel a lot safer if we moved in, you took care of mom.
What?
He acted as though we had already decided to go with his family and that the decision was finalized. I was really bothered by it, but I didn't want to interrupt or interfere with the excited atmosphere of Sean, Beth, and their friends. So I didn't say anything at that moment. On the way home, I asked Sean about the topic without any hesitation.
Hey, are we really actually going to live with your family?
Well, the topic came out of nowhere. It would have been great if you talked the topic to me first, you know.
But I can't really say no to it now. My mother and sister are really happy. If I refuse, they will both be real. You're gentle and considerate and definitely trust you to take care one mother. Because I trust you that much, I think we could live together and help one another.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to use that.
I couldn't say no to Sean's serious request, and I had no choice but to agree with his family. And from the day after we officially and finished the wedding ceremony, we started living together at my husband's parents' house. On the first night of living together, we went out to dinner at a restaurant to celebrate our wedding.
I'm really happy for you and Scene. Please take good care of me from now on. I'm counting on you. Yes, I'm looking forward to living with.
I'm sure you'll be fine. You can be the gentle Megan as you always been.
I have a very subtle, unhappy face. Beth and Jill are smiling and are happy. Then suddenly, Jill began to announce that she had an important announcement to make.
Sis, what's going on?
I've actually been promoted and started working in my company.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Really? Good for you, honey. Congratulations. Huh?
Her surprising announcement made me, aside from her promotion, does her mean that she's moving away? Both Sean and Beth congratulate Jill on her promotion and transfer.
Helene, my surprise was a great success. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to do my best at my new job.
Yeah, we'll be cheering for you. So luck.
Now that Megan is here, you can focus on your job, Jill.
I can transfer to my new workplace. Any worries? All thanks to you, Mega. Please take good care of my mother.
So, you're moving away? When will you move?
Tomorrow.
Huh, what? It's too sudden.
Jill responds to me with a big smile face. Even though it's a surprise, I feel like I'm the only one who's really surprised.
It's not what we all had planned, but some housewives out there are working hard at their own. Please do your best for my sister.
I'm counting on you, Megan.
Does that mean that I have to do all the housework and take care of your mother alone? We were talking about sharing the responsibility with Jill, but what? And the next day, Jill moved out all her cardboard boxes and really left the house. Although Jill has a room by herself peeked in, and it never occurred to there were cardboard boxes piled up room. I mean, it's not like she had been doing this for a long time without telling me. Did Sean actually know about this? I was then left to do all the household work, taking care of my mother-in-law alone. Sean wouldn't help me with the housework or even try to support me in taking care of Beth.
Oh, honey. Could you please clean up over there?
It's your job as a housewife to do chores.
My husband comes home late at night from work and just lounges around watching something on his phone. It's hard enough taking care of yourself for the first time, so at least try to be a little helpful. Beth, who I thought welcomed me gently, has also changed her attitude towards me.
Hey, you're very slow. When I call you, you should come over much quicker. I'm sorry. What is this dish? I don't really like this taste. It doesn't suit me. Remake it. I'm sorry.
She treated me as if I were her servant, complaining about me harshly. I'm becoming increasingly frustrated with Sean, who is just being rude, and with Beth, who is becoming more bossy and complaining about everything. It is too hard, both physically and to handle that hectic housework and caregiving all alone in this kind one environment. After living like this for about several months, I've reached my limit. I finally confronted and argued to strong tone of voice.
It is very hard for me to do all the housework and taking care of Beth all by myself.
Sean got offended.
What's that? You can't do your job, and I made you a wife, so you better be grateful. You were useless at work, so all you can be is a housewife. You should at least shut up and take the house.
What's up?
And to my surprise, Sean showed me a completed set of divorce papers.
I'm the one who's providing for you. You can't even earn a decent living, be in a huge trouble if you get her from me. If you're a piece of shit who can't house chores, I'm gonna kick you the house. If you don't want me to leave you, up and do your work.
Who the hell does he think he is? Did Sean marry me just to make me housework and take care of his own? Was he lying when he acted like he about me? Then Beth came into the conversation, joining Sean.
It's only natural for a wife to feel some apprehension about taking on her mother-in-law. What kind of heartless family did you come from? You couldn't do any work, so you have no income, and you married my son for his inheritance, right? Well, being a wife will make you any more or less useful than you already are. And if you're so useless, I won't expect anything special from you. But if you can be a better housemate, give it some thought.
They haven't got the slightest gratitude about being taken care of. I can't believe that they would assume I'm just looking for money and their inheritance and looking down on me. Even Jill just ignores my messages. She has never sent me a message for her own mother or for me. Why do I have to work for this selfish family? I thought we could have a mutually beneficial car sharing relationship, but Sean had no intention of doing so from the beginning. His attitude of caring for me was trick me and to take advantage of me. I can't live with these people anymore. Let's get a divorce. The next day, after seeing Sean off, I packed my belongings and left on. That night, I received a phone call Sean who sounded irritated.
Well, the hell are you going without my permission? Hurry home and cook dinner. Take care of my mother.
If you want me to take care of Beth, don't you ask the woman you're dating.
What? Why?
Actually, Sean had an affair with my wife. I noticed the smell of perfume on Psy clothes when he came. Home late at NAU, requested an investigation done by Detective Agency E. So I had received evidence of Sean.
You leave it to your wife to take care of your own mother. And yet, you're having fun with another woman. You're unfit as both a son and a husband. What I mean is, you're a horrible person.
Taking care of parents is a wicked job. You're the one who doesn't know how to spell man's wife. You're the one who's not a good speller.
We're divorced already, so I'm not anymore. So, it's not my job anymore.
I had submitted our finalized divorce papers. My husband was stunned and froze. He hadn't expected it. He was the one who filled out the D papers on his own. So I couldn't understand why he was surprised.
Hey, are you really that stupid to final divorce? How are you even going to make a living if you can't even work properly? You can't work because you're that.
I have some income from the realist you don't have to really worry about.
I inherited a real estate from my late grandfather, and I have been managing it successfully. It wasn't a large amount, but I had been saving the real estate income bit by bit and had saved enough to live on for the time being.
I have owned the property since I bought it, and you haven't been involved at all. So, both the real estate and the sale of my own properties, they are not common property, and they are subject to the property division.
What is the best way to get rid of a cold sore?
I can live without you having to prove me wrong. A piece of shit like me are to be thrown away, right? If you want to know about the details, you'll have to talk to my lawyer for that. If you're so good at your job, you least understand the meaning of the attorney.
I said that and hung up the phone. If you think that you can do whatever you want, then you're mistaken. Then, after that, according to the mutual acquaintance between Sean and me, it seems that he has asked Jill for help.
I can't do all the housework and take care of everything by myself, so please come back home soon.
Wouldn't the outcome have been different if you just helped out a little? You deserved it.
No way.
Now, you're responsible for taking mom and doing everything around them. I just got transferred, so can you?
But Jill had given Sean the cold shoulder, so he had to do the housework on his own without any help from his own mother. And what happened with his mistress?
You said that you would marry me once your mother passed away with an inheritance and a better life to offer. But what the hell?
Hey, plans change, but what?
Your ex-wife is charging me alimony. This sucks.
She complained a lot, and eventually the mistress ran away from him. Sean used his nursing care leave to take care of Beth, but it was more than he had imagined.
Hey, it hurts.
Shut up, you can move at least this by yourself.
Oh, don't yell at me like that.
Stop crying, you're annoying me.
Frustrated, Sean began to lose his, and Beth cried every day. Beth didn't want to be taken care of people, but eventually she was put in nursing facility. Sean returned from nursing care Leah word spread at work that he had beer on. His wife, using his own wife as caregiver, and for this, people were. Although he has no place at work, he is forced to work to pay for his nursing facility. With alimony and nursing facility payments, Sean can't really afford to live a comfortable life. He seems to be living alone by himself most of the time. Sean had sent me a message once.
I don't enjoy food after being alone. I finally understand it now. I'm very thankful for you.
I blocked him, of course. How can I ever trust him anymore? For my part, I bought myself another estate to manage and increase my sole income. Maybe I'm suited to a job like this, can manage things on my own. If I didn't have to be so extravagant with my time, I could live comfortably on the alimony coming in every month from his mistress. I can buy my favorite sweets, buy my clothes, and live a peaceful and real life without worrying about anyone. Even if I eat alone, the meals are still delicious to eat what you want in your own timing. For now, I'll enjoy it comfortably. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. Well then, please have a great day.